Ja, hallo, hallöchen. How's everybody? Well, we're back in the Spit Around the World tour. Woohoo! We got this Rona incident behind us, and now we gonna keep on going. We're today in Germany, in the beautiful Dessau, where the headquarters of the Junkers is located or was located. And we're also today accompanied by our co-pilot Nightsap. Good evening, my friend.
Good evening, everyone.
And yeah, thanks guys for... Hello Viper Strike. Thanks guys for the subscription and the 7th month. Oh my god, we're doing this. Well, 7 months? Oh boy. I thought we would be faster with our world tour, but yeah. Let's see how long it will take. What? No, really? The Junkers in Switzerland, the last 3 never start again? Nay. Come on, people. Catastrophe. They don't get a license. Oh, come on. Ugh, oh boy. And also, thanks Nightsap for the subscription in the 6th month. Yay! Thank you. I'm kinda, pissed for the Junkers won't fly again. I wanted to fly with this plane. Okay, then let's see the Junkers facility from above. was this with? Will I do a
Hel-
headstand? I won't. No! I removed the parking brake, not like yesterday. You wanted to say something?
I just wanted to say hello to Viper, and I hope I didn't annoy the hell out of him on Monday with my hawk.
Har har har. So we are at Echo Delta Alpha Delta, where Junkers was located back then. Why do you want through the grass? We won't do that. Not good. Come on, guys. And so I will back taxi on the runway, and yeah.
The direction that we're heading in now, I think in that extension of the runway, that's where you see the parts of the old Junkers airport.
Probably.
And the buildings on our left.
Yeah, little
One of
nav
them
map.
is
Little nav map says it's exactly after this runway. There's a bit of nothing, and then there is the runway, the old one.
and the museum is in the buildings to our left.
Thank
Hello,
you.
Alok Doc.
Hey, Alak
Yes.
Doc. Welcome, welcome.
If it's any consolation, I have 30 degrees here, so I'm not exactly not sweating.
Well, Alak, I have AC. We fired up the AC for tonight, that we won't cook in this small little room. But we had 38 degrees today, so yeah, it was quite hot.
Can you see it now, the old runway?
Yeah, we will fly over it.
Yeah.
I want to see it from above. Well, we have set a mobile one. We can place them anywhere in our flat here.
Well, mine is mobile too, but you only have a few places where you can lead the air out. So that's why I'm limited to some position.
My husband bought us a 10-meter hot air valve, or however you call that stuff.
Ah, yeah, okay.
It's 10 meters and it's, fit perfectly for our needs. So we can get in whatever room we need to. Why do you do this, lady? Come on. I did not give you.
Same thing here.
Did not give you socks. Oh boy, I'm out of... Oh boy. Was not a nice landing. Takeoff. Hope the landing won't be that catastrophic.
Was a
Out of
typical
practice,
spitty tail
yeah.
up all
Really
over the
out of
place.
practice. And I don't know why the trim was minus 21. I knew that I did not set it on minus 21.
Is that you looking for oil?
Kinda. So, let's see. Yeah, there it is. There is the old Junkers runway. Well, I won't take my yoke off here anyway, because I'm much too lazy to put it on again. Oh, Herr Nullblick. We got raided with a party of 7. And Nully raid. Woohoo! Hello, hello. Servus. Nully raid. Whoop, whoop. Wie war dein Elgatro-Stream noch? Du hast ja Stray gespielt. Bist du noch weitergekommen? Aber as it seems, Nightsap, the old runway is not flyable anymore. Of course, there's
No, it isn't.
a road
Yeah,
through it
but
here
you
in
can
the sim.
you can still see it though.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
can't land on it.
No.
It would be interesting if with a mod you could make it active again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, good night, Test. Sweet dreams. Young children need to be in bed soon. He gonna curse me now. So then. It would be interesting if you heard that twice or just once. Yeah, young children. Nolly. I said that. So let's climb to let's say 3,000 feet about.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we fly über Halle. Het dit vorbei. Okay. Almost on the magenta line. Almost. Somebody froze in the air.
Unfrozen.
There we go. Yay, on course. Do we have windage? Oh, just 5 knots. That's okay.
There's a little bit when you do Dublin summer.
Yeah. 6 knots, 5 knots, roundabout. So, not much. Okay. Yo. Nice.
Did you say 3,000? Because you're almost at 4 now.
I know.
Uh-huh. I can come up to 4
No, I
if you
come
want me
down
to.
to 3. Just doing stuff. What you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Whee! I just
Last weekend. Yeah, sorry.
I just
Last weekend there were all these air shows in England.
yeah,
And
added to
and one of them they actually had a Spitfire.
yeah,
The,
awesome. Um in September there is one in Austria.
uh-huh.
I just can't remember where. The Flying Bulls do an air show, and I saw on their poster also a P-38, and
Oh.
I guess they have something Spitfire-like.
Mm-hmm.
But don't ask me. It looks like a Spitfire with a hinge of a twig in the wing. I don't know which one that is. But the Flying Bulls have also a DC-6 in their hangar. Yeah, maybe I can take time off and see that show.
Yeah, I thought that was really interesting to see the real plane take off and land.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
I mean, the one thing I noticed that the angle of descent was much steeper than what we normally fly.
Really?
Yeah, it came down a lot faster.
Oh boy, oh boy. Well,
But it didn't bounce. It didn't bounce, and it
no
didn't
bouncy
do
bounce.
yoga. No yoga.
Scandal. Well, now the ATC would curse us, or me especially. Crossing an ILS sector. Oops. Good that nobody's coming. Really good that nobody's coming. How many knots do you do?
Me,
Yeah.
230 or something. that too fast?
Well, you kinda ahead of me. And I don't know why, because I'm doing 230 myself.
I
That was a...
I can slow down a bit, but I mean it definitely says 230 here. I bring her back a bit.
So I hope I don't fry any ears.
Okay, I'm down to 160 now.
She loses very fast the speed. Would be interesting if the real speedy does that too. It would be interesting if this speed losing, if you pull the throttle back, is the same like in the real speedy.
Yes, yes.
Is the music okay?
Well, I don't hear it. There is a Dampf Apollo in the sky.
Okay. You see more
The
than
discus.
I don't. Ah,
the
there.
discus. Yeah.
Dancing dude. A 320.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the 7.4 if this will be built anew. And hopefully with better frame rates than the DC6.
I have this problem again that I find you a little bit difficult to understand.
Wash your feet?
You sound a little bit muffled.
I'm not any further away or nearer
Now
to
you
my
sound
mic.
good. Now it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought that to myself.
You're still doing 230? Because I'm speeding up again now.
236
Okay.
roundabout.
So now we should more or less fly.
Yeah, at Echo
now at the same.
Delta.
Yeah.
Who? At Hofplauen? Hofplauen? We'll do a touch and go. Well, and let's take Stuttgart afterwards, just as waypoint, and do our landing at Echo Delta 85.
Okay. That will be fun.
Yeah, it will.
Unfortunately, the buildings around the airfield are not really, they're just Lego blocks. Because right next to that airfield is the development center for Bosch.
Oh,
You know.
nice.
And this will also be the death of the airfield eventually, because they already own the whole place, and if they want to extend this development center, then the airfield will have to go.
Oh boy. That's mean.
Yeah. We just hope that they are running out of money for a while, so that we'll stay for a while.
Hope they will stay, not just for a while.
Yeah, and that aero club on that airfield, I mean, they would be homeless,
Yeah.
and they can't find any replacements. So if they lose that airfield, that's them finished, basically.
Hey, there's photogrammetry. I was looking. So I was patching together another tour, and I found an airport with a motorcycle racetrack right aside it. You know what I'm thinking?
Yes, yes,
But it will
definitely.
take some time till we get there.
Okay.
But you
I
really
see.
see there's the runway and the lines all around the runway with the
You
racetrack.
find that combination quite a lot somehow.
Well,
Airports and racetracks.
we had our fun in Lithuania.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
This this airport is in Gran Canaria.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, Alok, keep cool. Good night.
Good night.
The airport is El Beril. I think
Uh-huh.
El Beril it's called. If my head's correctly. Will be pretty interesting. This flight.
It's Plauen that's coming up. Do you know the father and son cartoons, the old ones?
No.
You never heard or seen them? It's
Nope,
always father
not
and
really.
son.
I just
they're
know the
from
song Father and Son.
Yeah, okay. No, that's these cartoons are from before the war, so they're
Okay.
quite old. And the guy who drew them used as his pen name. It wasn't his real name. He called himself Plauen.
Ah,
That's why I'm thinking of it now.
okay.
Now, father and son was something that I used a lot when I was teaching languages, because there is no. It's a comic, but there are no words spoken. It's just the drawings, and it makes it easy to then ask people to tell the story in whatever language you want to
Mm-hmm.
train.
Yeah. I see generic scenery in the middle of Germany.
Shh, shh, shh.
Yeah, let's look the other way.
In the middle of Germany. it doesn't make sense.
Not really. A few miles behind us we had photogrammetry.
Yeah. It's a weird mix.
Oh, do you remember these white spots we had in Poland?
Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, it could be that, these photogrammetry patches here, these generic patches are maybe white patches which have been sort of covered with this, There were clouds in the satellite picture.
No, this
Something
was
like that.
not clouds in the satellite picture. This was just gray.
Yeah. Well, we are now in what is known as, or used to be known as, Zone- and Randgebiet. We're sort of crossing over from what used to be DDR into Bundesrepublik.
Okay.
So that's
So
always
there
an
was the
area.
border. More than like.
Yes, it's not very developed.
So let's see if we find our airfield. Oh,
Is this a proper one?
yeah. It's a posh one.
Well, it shouldn't be too difficult then.
It's a posh runway.
But before we get there, we have to cross the Autobahn. Yeah.
Well, that glider pilot loses pretty much altitude.
Have you ever tried the gliders?
Yeah, and I failed. I'm too stupid for
No.
glider. I'm really too stupid for the gliders.
I got it, but I never flown it.
I have the Discus too, but I'm too stupid to fly it. Pretty much too stupid. I got it up in the air, but I did not stay there very long.
Oh, yeah.
So autopilot off. Do you know which mod I got for Germany, which is very beautiful? It's from
Which
Flight
one?
Sim 2,
Uh-huh.
the mod for Berlin Tempelhof.
Yes, I've got that
That's
too.
so
That's nice.
beautiful.
I used that together with Viper when we started our Beijing
Historical.
flight. Yeah, and of course it made sense to use the old airport for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge airport. I mean, when you look at the size of the buildings, amazing.
Was it once the biggest in Europe?
Yeah, I think that
At
the
this-
building was one of the biggest buildings in Europe.
Yeah,
Um,
at its time.
it's huge. Yeah.
Was a really nice feeling to land with the DC-6 there.
That goes together very well.
Just the
Okay,
frame rate
now.
was a pain.
That's because of the big city, probably.
No, it's because of the DC6.
Oh, yeah,
God, with the
that too.
DC6, even just loading in Vienna International, 30 frames, if I'm lucky,
Now, is
36
this the
frames.
airfield? I think this. I'm flying above it now. I think there is an airfield. I don't know if that's the right one, but it should be.
Could be. Could be.
So touch and go. So that
Yeah.
means out with the wheelies.
Yeah, we don't want the belly land.
But wouldn't that be great if the simulated the sparks if you land without landing gear? And then you'd have sparks flying everywhere.
Yeah,
That
would be
fun.
great. But how many
And you could do it.
computers would die because of the frames? How
Yeah.
many
And you could
computers
do
would
this
die?
at night, and then you would have your own firework.
Well, fireworks, you say something. I had a company event last Saturday. That's why I wasn't streaming. And in more or less the end of the official part, our boss organized and did a firework from about 9 minutes, solid 9 minutes.
That's quite a big one then.
Yeah. And not just the small stuff, but the big ones. That was a really professional firework.
Yeah.
Was so beautiful. And there were some fireworks I've never seen before. Like this, not how to. You saw the rocket coming, it exploded, you heard the boom, and then it took a second, and after the second you had like a rainfall, a very bright rainfall of the sparks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, have you touched and gone?
No, I'm just in approach of the touch-y-go.
Being a good boy, I have already done it.
Yay! This is also my first flight for Night Owl Aviation. Woohoo! I'm wondering how the pilots in the Spitty in real life see the
They
runway.
could actually, they would have to constantly zigzag, or to use the rudder to fly sideways. I mean, I can land it all right in external view, but from inside, difficult, very difficult. Now, where are you? Are you hiding?
No?
Where is that?
I'm just climbing. I'm climbing off again.
But I'm much too high.
Wheel is in.
Where the hell I'm circling above the airport, so I should really see you somewhere.
I'm behind you. Taka 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 taka.
Ah, are you behind me?
Kinda.
Yeah, okay. So I'll continue on with our calls, right?
Yeah.
So that
Catching up.
means I need to go
What was it?
down.
Oh, come on.
Heading is now 182.
I had alarm closed. That's a shoot. So let's get rid of the extra. Gonna catch you, Nightsip. I'm gonna catch you.
I'm actually not trying to run away. Resistance is futile, as they say. But I'm too high. I have to come down. But maybe we should fly a little bit higher. I would suggest maybe 4,000.
Yeah, I can do that.
Because there's some slight sort of hills coming up. Bayerische Wald, I think.
Yep. Not you think you're right. We are soon at Bayreuth. Now we are over the nature park Fichtelgebirge.
Yeah. Taka
There
taka
is-
taka. I can see you now.
Whee!
I think you would quite enjoy to fly the Hawk. The Hawk, you can have a similar flying style to the Spitfire.
Yeah. But it's a
Of course
Spitty around the world and the Hawk around the world.
Yeah. No, but I mean, generally, I'm sure you would enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's a nice fast plane. You can go up to 600, almost 600 knots.
Phew.
But it also flies quite easily at 200 knots. So it's very flexible.
Did you get the Honda jet? Actually?
Yes, yes.
How is it?
But I'm disappointed with the speed of the Honda Jet. You know, when it came out, I thought I get it because it helps me to keep up with the Gignas. It's too slow for that.
Really?
I mean, they did a recent update, which I haven't tried yet, so maybe that has changed a little bit now, but normally I
What's that
think
called?
I don't get a lot more than 230 or so. That's about
What's
it.
that weird pole? What is that for a weird?
A weird what?
I flew past something very weird. That was just a stick in somewhere.
Well, as usual, I don't see you anymore.
I'm behind you again. Because I watched what's this pole in the middle of nowhere, the skyscraper, on top of a
Skyscraper.
hill. Yeah, that looked like a pole on top of a hill.
Yes, well, that is I see that as a sendemast with
Okay, for me
red,
it was a pole.
with red
Kinda.
and white painting.
Okay.
But you probably haven't got the uh, VFR add-on.
Nope. I'm happy that my sim works that like it works.
Well, and then you have poles.
Yeah. There's Blossom. A waypoint.
Yeah. Okay. Rosenthal. And then we change course.
229 degrees.
You.
Neustadt am Kulm. There are quite
There
many
must
Neustadts in,
Yeah, I
in
just going to say
Germany.
that. There must be so many Neustadt.
I know Neustadt an der Weinstraße. I had a
And there's
very
even Wiener
awesome.
Neustadt.
Yeah, but Wiener Neustadt is, I think, in Austria.
I think so, yeah. I'm sure that there's Neustadts all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, people make a new settlement. What do we call it?
Neustadt. Neustadt means new city for the non-German speaker. And as I said, I was in Neustadt an der Weinstraße. They had quite a sleepy inner city.
Yep.
Which is old looking and some nice stores, old ones. Oh, Schnitzel. Thanks. 36 Mal in Deutschland.
Okay.
Okay. 36 times in Germany. 36 Neustadts.
Yeah, I know
Thank
there
you
is
for
a
that.
Neustadt up in Schleswig-Holstein. You know that.
I saw that on a traffic sign.
Yeah. You know my latest idea for my next
What?
holiday?
Really? There are 23 Berlins in the US.
In the US. Oh, God.
Oh boy. I know there is a Vienna in the US.
And I know that there is a Stuttgart in Texas.
Why they keep copying us? Why? Ah, wir sind in der Oberpfalz. We are in the Oberpfalz now.
Oberpfalz.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're passing not far away from Regensburg. That's a nice area.
And 4 Munichs. Okay. But there's only one Minga.
Minga.
It's what the locals call München, Minga.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I don't know whether you have ever seen footage of what they call a German Volksfest in America. It's absolutely incredible. Yep. Just, yeah, just no.
Yeah. Sometimes they try too hard. Schöner. Schwandorf.
This is an
That's a
area
grass
which
strip.
absolute back country.
Yeah,
Nothing there.
not much.
But a lot of beer.
They have to have something.
Yeah.
And if there's not much there, you have time. But you can chat with your friends, have a cool beer.
When I was in Südtirol, I drank so much beer because it was so hot. And it was just the right drink for that temperature.
Yeah.
Even though everybody says, oh, Südtirol, wine. Yeah, it's okay, but when it's 36 degrees, you don't really want the wine.
Quit whining.
So, course change?
Yep. 199er.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you keep it out of a hot dog, then it could be kinda German. If it's a Nürnberg Rostbratwurst. But otherwise, no. No.
I've been watching a few clips on YouTube where Americans who live in Germany sort of tell how the real Germany differs from their image that they had of Germany before. That's very interesting.
That's I find it sometimes really hilarious when the US people tell about us German, also about German habits.
Yeah, and it's not just the habits. I mean, I recently watched one where an American who has lived in Germany now for 5 years or so explained the benefits of the German health system compared to the American one.
US.
And I mean, what she said about the American system was absolutely horrendous.
Yeah.
The money you have to pay there. And when she went to a doctor in Germany for the first time, she couldn't believe that she could actually walk out of the surgery without paying huge amounts of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also because we talk about the healthcare system, they're a bit uneducated about that. Because they're complaining surgery and medic stuff in general is so expensive there, but they try whatever they can not to change that.
Yes, because it's socialism.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's socialism when you have regulations like we have here in Germany or in Austria. For American conservatives, that is socialism, and
The
that's
fuck?
why we don't want it.
Yeah, but then they should not complain about needing a GoFundMe for
Yeah.
vital surgery.
Yeah.
I
No,
know
America.
of a guy who got how do you call that? Robbed with a knife and stabbed with a knife in the chest.
Yeah.
That guy had to pay about $200,000. That they saved his life.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's their country. They have to see that they elect the politicians that do what they want. And if this is what they want, okay.
So let's see if I find this little grass trap.
Which one are you looking for?
Echo Delta Papa Foxtrot.
I was afraid you might say that. 'Cause I'm way past it. Okay.
So where it is? I have the feeling I found it. And I hope I am wrong. This could
Does it
be
not look very nice?
interesting. No, I'm not wrong. Okay.
Did you want to land there or touch and go?
Touch and go. Because I have the feeling if I would land there, I would not get up in the air again. I don't want to use slow mode. So. Oh, we are slow enough. Nice. You see me?
Yeah, I have you right in front of you.
Okay.
I came all the way back for you. I hope you appreciate that.
What would I do without you?
I know.
Had a little jump and go.
Where on earth is there an airfield? Which is a grass strip, you said.
It's a grass strip. It's, well, cute. You see the lake? Where
yeah.
I am?
Yep.
Okay, parallel to that.
Wackersdorf. That somehow I connect that with protest against nuclear powers. Ist wie gut at that, Itzel. Sometimes we find airfields where there are no.
I'm exactly over that airfield.
Okay.
Just for you.
You're too kind.
It was a hop and go.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's a huge airfield. My God.
We had worse.
That is true. With logs.
With logs?
Yes. But you remember the one in Canada with the logs.
Yeah, but that was not Spitty Around the World. That
That
was
is true.
other stuff.
Wait till we get to Canada. Okay. Yeah.
I have to do this joke. Warum sollten wir nach Kanada, wenn da Kanada ist?
Oh. Oh. I have to make an appointment with the dentist. Very good. Well, I touched and went.
Yay!
I didn't even crash.
I hopped and go. What is it, Schnitzel?
Oh, he's shaking his head.
Donauwörth.
Let's
Yay.
get back to our course.
So, we're passing Regensburg in the distance.
Yep.
And we fly over restricted areas at Hohenfels.
Yeah, there's an American base somewhere.
Let's visit them.
Yeah, I think I already just passed over them. It's an airport. Quite a big one.
It's not in the little nav map. It's not in the nav map.
Little nav map. It's called Hohenfeld.
Truppenübungsplatz. Ah,
Yeah.
that's not a big landing strip. That's cute.
Well, it's bigger than this thing that we just did.
No.
Just wait till you see it.
What we did was 2,769 feet, and this other one is just 2,188 feet.
But it's not grass to start with.
Yeah, it's tarmac, but it's shorter. Oh boy, I missed flying with you guys. MD-82? MD-80? Is this not the Mad Dog? Malzer?
Hmm?
MD? Mad Dog? Military plane?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about it?
It's right in front of us on 13,000 feet.
Yes, I see it there.
So let's see.
I was just wondering why my speedy was so slow. Gear was down. Gear was down. That's why you can fly away from me so easily.
And I dropped the additional tank.
I don't have it. I dropped it ages ago.
So that's a
So.
cute runway and a nice, cute facility. And for a restricted area, the roads are pretty nice painted here.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if they still use a lot of this facility. I mean, that obviously comes from the time when this was very close to the East German border.
Do we want to know actually? I don't.
Well, we're going through several of my holiday areas. Regensburg is the place I've been to. And then we are passing over EDPE, Eichstätt.
Okay.
Eichstätt is in the Altmühltal, which is another of my holiday areas. Very nice river valley with not a lot of people and very nice cycling track. So that's nice. What on earth is a UH-1H?
I don't know.
You see that?
Yeah, I see it, but
Huh?
I don't know what that is. Probably a helicopter? Or something with a good climb capability.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many planes now that you really don't know all the codes anymore.
Yeah. Ingolstadt, Augsburg. Where's Monum?
Ingolstadt is the home of Audi.
Yeah, I know. Stuttgart is the home of Porsche.
And Mercedes.
They have 3 Porsches on Kreisverkehr.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I pass that regularly.
A roundabout Kreisverkehr. I couldn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes the words are missing.
Yeah.
Like a sculpture. I drove past it with a bike.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's crazy. The whole road, the main road, basically goes through the factory because there's Porsche buildings on both sides of the road.
Yeah, and the traffic was nuts. Was in the morning. It's a 4-lane road for each direction, and it was
It's
parked
blocked.
shut.
Oh yeah.
We drove past
Often
with our bicycles on the bicycle road, aside the big road, and we're thinking, oh my god, I don't want to know how long they will gonna park here.
So you see now below us the Altmühltal.
If I'm there, yes.
It's sort of meandering below us.
Not now, because you're in front of me again. I took some circles over the Hohenfels facility. Oh. It's up there. Ulm, oh boy. Good that we don't fly over this city.
What?
There's
Which one?
Ulm.
Ulm.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's quite a bit away from us.
yeah, I know. Just saw it on the map. Just watching over to Stuttgart. Because
Yeah.
I was racking my memory for the city of Donauwörth.
Yeah.
Because I did not know why I'm so familiar with that name.
Mhm.
So I was just racking my brain for this city
Interesting,
and shoved the map in a direction and saw then Ulm. Ugh.
What's your problem with Ulm?
When I was there with bike
Uh-huh.
and luggage on my bike, it was a traffic nightmare. Because everywhere were construction sites. We needed to go to the youth hostel. And yeah, pretty much every road we wanted to take was in construction, and it was chaos. And the youth hostel was old, very old,
Oh yeah.
with a common shower. No shower in your own room or toilets,
Yeah.
but one big one. No, and the beds were like from the 1940s. The mattresses were to lie
And
on.
when was that? When was that?
Sorry?
When was that?
That
many
was
years
2017.
Okay. Yeah, they should have really been a little bit more modern by now. Yeah.
I don't think so. They were cheap, but that was it.
Yeah.
So I drove with the bike from Burghausen to Duisburg. It's about 800 and something kilometers,
Yeah.
876 or some. I
That
don't
is
know,
quite a
over 800 kilometers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we were at Landshut overnight. We were at Ulm overnight. We were in Augsburg, Stuttgart. I have to say the youth hostel in Stuttgart is very modern, quite the opposite
that's sort
of
of-
Ulm.
It's up on the slope, isn't it? You look down on the town from the youth hostel.
It was a pretty tall building, but I did not enjoy the view because I was dead and falling to my bed. I was, boom,
Okay.
lights out. We drove, whatever, a charity tour for Oscar das Sorgentelefon. That's for
Okay.
kind of Children Cancer Foundation.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So, yeah. With our tour, we made about 2,500 euros,
Oh.
if I remember correctly.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The longest leg we rode on a bike was between Mainz and Koblenz. It was about 120 kilometers for this just one day.
Yeah. Okay. So usually quite short legs.
About 80 kilometers a day.
Yeah.
Just this one was pretty long, but it was awesome. That was the most favorite leg of the whole ride. Because you were...
Did you follow the Rhine River?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was so awesome. And we had about 19 to 20 kilometers at speed. So we kept up with the ships on the Rhine.
Yeah. Yep. That's good. There is actually, I don't know whether you have seen that. There is a captain of a freighter ship who streams regularly on Twitch,
No, I did not know that.
and he passes through Loreley area on the Rhine quite a lot. And it's amazing to see that from a captain's point of view on the ship.
Yeah. That's really nice.
The guy is not exactly, well, I'm not sure if I like him very much, but the views are amazing.
Okay. Is he a prick?
It's a bit, yeah, sometimes. I think he's not a person that I would get on with very easily.
Okay. Yeah, but that was my favorite leg of this whole trip. And it was awesome on the fortress Ehrenbreitenstein. That's the castle in Koblenz, which sits on the hill and looks down onto the Rhine and the Mosel. And there, exactly in this fortress, is a youth hostel.
Oh yeah.
And I had my room in the wall, in the fortress wall. And I could look down onto the Rhine and the Mosel, and it was
that's
awesome.
Yeah.
I would have loved to stay there. And not just overnight, but a day there. But we could not. We had to keep on going.
There's a...
and I was sitting on the... I don't know. How do you call this? Oben auf der... Also nicht direkt an der Festungsmauer, sondern auf dem Plateau, was die Festungsmauer umgeben hat. How do you call this?
Yeah, I can tell you the French word, but I'm not sure if I know the English word. In French it's called a glacis, but I don't know what the English word is.
Well, I looked from the fortress wall down into the city, and I waited, the sun went down and the city came to life with its lights. It was so such a peaceful feeling sitting there and just watching.
Yeah.
Not the time pass by, but the switch from night to day,
Yeah. Yeah.
day to night. Come on. Was amazing.
I think the word might be apron, but I'm not sure.
Could be. I don't know it either.
I mean, reading a lot of fantasy books in English, I should really know.
The more languages you speak, the more vocabularies you can forget. The more words you can forget.
Yeah.
So there is Stuttgart. We were pretty lucky on our cycling tour in Stuttgart because we had a big, dark blue, gray, black cloud behind us.
Uh-huh. Which makes you cycle faster.
We made it into, we were, I think, at Burger King for lunch. We went into the restaurant, got our burgers, sat down, and then all hell broke outside loose.
Uh-huh.
Since our bikes were with waterproof equipment, yeah, they could get wet, so we did not bother, but we were dry. And after this, all hell broke loose. That lasted for about 7-8 minutes. And then you felt the sun was burning into your skin, like frying.
Yeah.
So we were very quick with being at the youth hostel.
From where did you approach? Did you come up the Neckar Valley, or how did you approach Stuttgart? Or did you
We
come
came
down?
from
Did you
Ulm to
descend?
Stuttgart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how we drove anymore, cause we
I think you
drove
must have followed the river.
probably. I don't know it anymore. Since Uschi, how we called our nav computer, we used Google Maps for navigating.
Mm-hmm.
And Uschi, how she got her name, sent us over every mountain she could find, over every hill she could find.
Oh, you know that song, Uschi macht kein Quatsch?
No, I don't. But
Was it
we called her Uschi,
Uschi?
and
Yeah.
she annoyed us beyond. So I think next after Stuttgart is Echo Delta 85.
Exactly.
Yippee! And I think we will get a short break there
Okay.
and need something to drink.
Yeah. I think I can do with a beer.
For cooling down.
Yes, and so I can sweat more.
Oh, Mrs. Kitty is here. What's up, sweetie? What's up, sweetie? What's up, kitty? Down to your cat tree. No, I don't like my cat tree at the moment. Now, the fan direct is in the direction of the cat tree, and she does not like that.
Okay, yeah.
She does not like to lie in the wind.
So we're coming in over the Schwäbische Alb, which will then sort of break off towards Stuttgart. And then we're not that far from Echterding and Stuttgart Airport. There's some of the mountains here which are not part of the Schwäbische Alb formation. They're in front of it, are actually former volcanoes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hope they stay inactive.
Oh yeah, they're very formal. No, they're really old.
This looks pretty.
Here it's always the norm that all the industry is down in the valleys, and up on Schwäbische Alb hardly anybody lives, because traditionally there is no water up there, no running water, so no industry could develop. So they just did some very basic farming, and that was it.
Okay. Hey Deki, how are you, buddy? How's Yento?
Oh, good evening.
Oh, thank goodness. Who wasn't struggling in the heat?
I cheated a little bit.
It's
I
good to
loaded
see
in.
you again.
I loaded in a few add-ons to help me find Stuttgart. There's some landmarks which all the pilots use, which are not really in the sim.
Okay. Well,
One I'm heading for is a power station in the valley, which has very high chimneys.
okay.
And the other one is the television tower in Stuttgart, which is for some strange reason also not in the sim.
Okay. Deki, I'm fine. I'm just a bit tired from work. From the work week. And since a colleague, has Rona now, and 2 others are on holiday, we are quite, less people at work. So, What you gonna do? Yeah, you can't change it. I have to accept it. Yeah. There's something with pretty high chimneys.
Yep, that is that's Altbach, is the name.
Okay. I hope I don't get a problem with the planes landing on ILS.
And that, if you fly over that, then you're basically on the approach to Stuttgart Airport.
Yeah, that's the route to Emmerich, which is passing Echo Delta Delta Sierra, and we will have a short stop at Echo Delta 85er. My memory correct? Yeah, Echo Delta 85er.
Which is an international airport. So touch and go here.
Oh. We set a waypoint here, didn't we? Didn't we say waypoint here? And do our landing at Echo Delta?
Yeah, but didn't you say touch and go here?
No.
No, you didn't.
No,
Okay.
I didn't.
I'm not.
You
I'm
can
not
do it
crazy
touch and
for
go, but
No. That's fine. I'm not necessarily crazy for touch and goes.
I'm going for Echo Delta.
Okay. Now this I can almost do with my eyes closed.
I want to see that.
No. and you couldn't really tell if I had my eyes closed, could you? Basically, the best way is simply to follow the motorway. Then we are just very shortly before the airport. We have to leave the motorway, but the motorway gets us almost right there.
I think my cat will wants to gas me. Phew.
Yeah.
She really wants to gas me. Oh, there is. Wait, stop. Hold. Yeah, that's what I photographed back then. That building. There's that big park. Cool. Stuttgart.
I'm just flying.
Yeah.
I'm flying over some houses where I spent a lot of my youth. From the age
That's
of
Stuttgart.
8 to the age of 20. And if you look to the left ahead of us, you can also see some chimneys. That is the main Mercedes factory.
Okay.
And in this forest here, yesterday they just managed to extinguish a forest fire.
Okay.
Would have been nasty. So, now this is not so easy. You have to approach over the treetops.
Oh, you lucky swan. I guess so. We don't
Yeah,
have any rain here. Just
we had
38
no rain today.
degrees.
We had rain last night. Now the confusing thing about this airfield is that there is a concrete runway which is not the runway. It was built as a backup runway, but it's the actual runway is on grass. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's how it is.
I see it.
And the big buildings to the right of the runway, that's the Bosch, what they call the Bosch campus, where
Okay.
they do their research. And the houses to your right, the town, that's where I live.
Oh, nice.
There's the ugly industrial area right next to the airfield, and further down is the actual town. That's not a runway, Carmen.
I saw it,
Hmm.
but I don't care right now.
I'm going to report you.
Yeah, do that. It's a bit to my right, but I don't care. Because you don't really have runway markings here.
Oops, I'm trying yoga again.
I saw that.
And I'm almost crashing into the building, which is where I'm normally eating. Okay. All over the place.
Who's gonna win? You or the Spitty?
This is actually a former military airfield. It was built in the Second World War. And it first was
Okay.
a place where Heinkel bombers were stationed. And then later, when the war turned against Germany, they had a group of Hunter aircraft here to defend Stuttgart when there were bombing attacks.
Oh, nice. So, parking brake.
Okay,
Excuse me a minute. Be right back.
same here. No, Deki, that's not Pattonville. That's a small airfield called Malmsheim, which is near to Renningen. I'll just jump to the fridge for a beer. Hang on a second. Yeah. Oh, Daki. So you must be close to my home then, because as I say, the town that we can actually see from this airport, that's where I live. I can see this airfield or part of it from my kitchen window. I don't know. Oh, that, well, it's not exactly close by, but yes, we're going up that way. We're flying up the Rhine.
And there she is again.
Yes.
Woohoo! Ah. Kinda close-ish.
It's a pity this Bosch complex is not shown as it really looks, because it's a very futuristic kind of building. It's like three bricks put on top of each other, but they're not sort of sitting straight on top of each other, but always slightly moved to the side. So it looks really weird.
Okay.
Next
60
time I'm up
nautical
there for
miles from
next ti- next
waypoint
time I'm up there,
27.
I'll send a picture to you.
Where's our runway 27? Waypoint 27. Up
So,
there. Okay.
where are we heading next? Karlsruhe, right? Am I right? Karlsruhe next?
We're going up the Rhine.
That's your waypoint 2.
We fly now over to the Rhine to
Karlsruhe.
Karlsruhe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Karlsruhe, we should be able in the sim to see the castle, which has a very, because the whole layout is very geometrical with the streets and everything. So that should show in the sim.
Mhm. We will see. We're so gonna die. At takeoff.
All right.
Sunk light. Oh. No trim, minus 22. So let's see if we get this birdie up in the air again. So what says the fuel? Fuel says okay. Boop. Close-ish. Sorry for the scratches.
That's all right. It's already scratched anyway.
Off we go. Yay.
What the? Okay. My Spitty just said nope.
Like mine the last time.
Yeah. I'll have to try again. What did it not like?
Everything. the last landing was on 172. Nice.
No, no, no. My Speedy is doing crazy things.
Then take the grass aside the runway. I had a bug once with the TBM, which behaved like that. Or take the tarmac.
I'm cheating.
Okay. Haven't seen anything. So let's get on course. 274. Karlsruhe, Baden-Baden. Why does the course say 274 and little nav map 267? Things you don't have to understand. Could be an explanation. Hey, servus. Na du, alles fit bei dir? Weiß nicht. Ich hab dich auf die Tragfläche geschnallt. Du musst halt runterspringen, wenn du glaubst, dass du musst. Is that pole in the landscape also a TV tower?
Which pole?
That one.
Let me have a look at your picture. Difficult to say. There's not a huge tower here anyway. I mean, it could be a transmission tower, but it wouldn't be such a big one. That is definitely not a real world building.
Yeah, that's why maybe an IA glitch. Okay. Maybe this other pole somewhere in the landscape was also a glitch.
Who knows?
I don't.
But I mean, with this add-on, I notice quite often that people who don't have the add-on see buildings like the one that you just showed me, or round cylinders sticking up in the air, when in reality they are TV towers or masts or whatever.
Yeah, there's a player who is himself calling them flock.
Yeah.
Everything's possible.
The AI quite likes skyscrapers.
Oh. Must have been a funny view.
Oh yeah, I see now. Your waypoint is not Karlsruhe, but it's the Karlsruhe-Baden airport, which is quite a distance away from Karlsruhe.
Well,
We will pass Karlsruhe later. But it's one of these, it is actually what it used to be, a Canadian Air Force base. And then later, when they moved out, now it's a sort of,
a public
airport for cheap holiday flights and things like that.
A Ryanair.
Yeah. I think I'm not sure if Ryanair is there, but it's that sort of airport.
Or that one, Deki. Or that one. Die Ryanair.
Ryanair, yeah.
So, let's cross to an ILS sector again. Let the ETC cry us a river. Good that we fly without.
And you see now how close I live to the French border, because once you're on the other side of the river, you are in France.
Yeah.
Takes me about an hour to drive.
Well, I have quite a lot of kilometers to drive to get to the French border.
Yeah.
We're quite fast in Hungary.
Yeah.
Only quite 120 kilometers.
But I think the shopping is better in France.
I don't know.
Oh, the wine, the food, the cheese.
Quit whining. I'm not that of a wine. My husband is not that one of a cheese. I don't need to buy any.
Well, at least you can save money that way.
Oh, Angry One Horn raided with a party of 4. Welcome, welcome, raiders.
Mhm.
Hello. How's it going? So, let's soon. Welcome, welcome. A bit playing over the Rhine.
Yeah,
We're flying in
frightening all those
Germany.
fishes.
Maybe we find some fishies in the Rhine. How's it going, Angry One Horn? How are ya? How was your stream? What were you up to? No? What's up, kitty? Really? Oh, nice. Some airliner flying. Even if it's a small one. We're flying with Night Owl Aviations tonight. Or under the tag of Night Owl Aviations. What's up? Oh boy.
I'm waiting for the speedy delivery at Night Owl Aviation.
Well. And I need somebody first to make it. And since I don't know what I want to have on my livery, it could take some time. Linkenheim. Okay.
Now you see how they straightened the course of the river, and then all these bits of water to the left and right. There used to be loops in the original
Yeah.
riverbed. This was the area that was the hottest the last few days along the Rhine here.
That's
They
really
had
nice,
almost
Angry.
they had almost 40.
Yeah. It's freaking hot everywhere. Even in the north located countries. Do you use like landing rate monitor? Angry One Horn? I like to zoom over the Rhine. I like it. And if you fly with ATC here, you're just jumping through the frequencies. Depending if you're a bit more right or a bit more left on the Rhine. Funny looking bridge. We're gonna do a land at Speyer.
You want to land there?
Yeah. Maybe we see the planes, which is in the Technic Museum. What the heck? I need some. Let's see if they patched it in. Technic Museum in Speyer. They have a 7.4 in their backyard where people can go in and look at this beautiful plane. This does not look right. This does not look right. The owner of the CJ4 would lose its mind. This thing has a scratch on it. So let's park here for a second. Parking brake set. What the? Thank you. Okay, there's the Technic Museum, but you don't see a thing.
Yeah, I
Modeled.
thought so. I thought so.
Yeah, there's the 7.4.
Yeah. Just flat.
Like a pancake. Pity. And if you drive on the motorway or on the highway here, you see the planes from the highway, the ones in the front yard. It's a pretty nice view when driving by.
Yeah. When you have an
Somebody could
idea.
model that. Huh?
Yeah, that could be an add-on.
Yeah.
Maybe, the airport plus that area in one add-on. That would be good.
Yep. Jefferson! That guy is surely busy, so. Let's go up again.
Okay.
I can't remember if the fortress in Breitenstein was in this sim. I really can't remember.
I've never flown over that area before, so I don't know.
Koblenz?
Yeah, but I've never flown along the river.
I did it once. From where it started to the very end. There's a dark star. I'm too
So let's
stupid
see
for
whether
that
I have
plane.
fun and dance again.
Well, I need to trim her right first. Fuel check.
You go first.
Off we go. Come on. Upsy daisy.
This thing is driving me nuts.
Okay. Pity. So let's fly a circle and continue our journey along the Rhine. Who's gonna win it?
I'm still struggling. I mean, one thing I don't understand is if I as soon as I start accelerating, the plane does a headstand. Why
Look
does it
at
do
your
that?
trim, rudder trim.
I've got an up trim of 2%. That can't do it.
Maybe too fast?
It's something I don't normally get, that it does a headstand just by accelerating. Well, I'll just try again from the other side of the runway.
Good night, liegt hinterm Stein. Ich wünsche dir noch einen schönen Abend, schlaf gut. Okay.
I
Have
had
a
to
good
cheat.
walk, Decky. And have a good
Okay,
evening.
good night.
Huggies to you and your pack.
I had to cheat again.
I
There's
saw
something
it.
wrong.
Yeah, and at Munum, we firstly got aside the Rhine at our bicycle tour. And riding over that one big bridge to the tour destination was a nice view up there. Kind of intimidating. It was after the harbor. Why I don't see it? Maybe I find that bridge we rode over.
Oh, there are quite a few bridges here.
Yeah. It was after this harbor, this big one.
Ah, that's where the Neckar River joins the Rhine.
A floating whatever. the heck? I see glitches. Oh boy.
Glitches.
Yeah. A big something on the water.
Yes, like a box.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose that must have been a ship.
And then bridges with trees on it.
That's the new environmentally friendly type of bridge.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
I understand. And some weird lines in the water. Coleman Airfield. Okay.
Now Worms normally has a nice church, a cathedral.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we can see now.
Worms is also for DPD facility.
What
Verteilerzentrum.
was? Ah, no, I think Worms is just Lego.
Really?
Yeah.
And here we rode on the shore of the Rhine. There's beside the Rhine a bicycle road. You just
Yeah.
could drive all along. And
Now I
keep
have
up
a
with the
pointer.
ships.
I have a pointer, Worms Cathedral,
Okay.
and it points to a square box.
Nice.
Useless.
Maybe it's a Minecraft church, because it would be
Yes,
a box.
probably. it's the Church of Minecraft. So how are you feeling tired-wise?
Not tired, not awake, something in between. Don't mention tired. Sorry.
Well, if you wanted to, we could call it quits somewhere in Wiesbaden, Frankfurt, in that area.
We have about 173 nautical miles left.
Yep.
Oh,
Which is-
we're crossing Frankfurt am Main. The big
Mhm.
airport.
Yep. Which of course they would never let us do in real life.
God, they would curse us so badly. Because
And I think we would have to pay. We would have to pay a lot of money if we did that.
Yeah, that's true. Didn't 172, Cessna 172, land at Frankfurt? And the
Yeah.
pilot had to pay about €1,000 that he could start again?
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, because I'm sure they had to uh, turn around some other planes because of that pilot, you know.
Everything's possible.
But you must be pretty stupid to do that. I mean, it's an area where there are quite a few airports, so you could easily land somewhere a little bit less
That guy wanted to
obvious.
be cool.
Yes, well, then it's expensive to be cool.
That guy just wanted to be cool. So was it at which airport we had in Denmark? The big international one?
Wasn't that Copenhagen?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was Copenhagen. The landing fee was about 18,000
Yeah, yeah.
Danish crowns.
Yep.
So, yeah. All big airports are expensive to land on. I don't want to know what's the landing fee for Vienna International, but it can't be cheap.
No. Come on, plane. Honestly, this plane is annoying me.
Why?
Because it just simply doesn't do what I want it to do.
Is it a teenager?
It's either that or a very old, thick-headed person who says, I'm not going to let you tell me what I should do. I know much better than you do.
There's Oppenheim. Now we're crossing soon through the ILS sector of Frankfurt.
Yep.
Don't want to know what the ATC would call
Yeah, it would be interesting to see the real planes in this area. There would be a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
traffic.
Oh yeah.
And there would be a lot.
At best, isn't it 90-second interval for landings at Frankfurt? I think 90
It
seconds.
could be. It could be. It could be.
Every 90 seconds, a plane lands there.
I know that
high
in
season.
Heathrow, it is 90 seconds in peak times.
I think Vienna International has 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not that big.
It
Quite
always
cute.
depends on the number of runways. So if you have several parallel runways, you can bring them in much faster.
No, we don't have parallel runways. We have 11 on 29er and 16 and 32. Yeah. 11 and 29 is in front of the building, and 1634 is on the left side, the right side of the building. So no
Yeah.
parallel runways. Pittsburgh has 3 parallel runways. Ene, mene, mu. Which runway are you? I landed there once on live weather and they had a rainstorm. I was VFR. I was, oh my god, I don't see where I'm going. I did not like that feeling. And
This plane does not listen to me at all. I changed the heading and it just goes somewhere else.
Well, here at Mainz there is a promenade where you can cycle along the Rhine and follow its course. And when we were cycling there, we had a surf school bringing up their boards, and we had them crossing with the boards over the cycle lane. It was very funny to watch because you saw the boards like school kids crossing the cycle lane.
Yeah. And now we're approaching what's called the Bingerloch. That's the narrow part of the Rhine.
Yeah, and where Hildegard von Bingen was home.
I think that's where the Mäuseturm is.
I don't know.
Oh, that tower on an island in the river.
Yes. I saw that. Even took pictures from. There is a break platform where you can have a break and some lunch or something, which you brought with yourself, and you watch exactly and to that point of this tower in the river. And what I was wondering, the boats who are driving on the river kept coming very closely to this island thingy.
Well, it just depends where the river is deepest. Yeah, it's called in English, the Sim calls it the Mouse Tower, which is correct. It's the Mäuseturm.
Okay.
And then somewhere along here, there also it must be the Lorelei. That can't be that far away.
And on those hills are many castles.
Yeah, that's an area full of castles.
But the funny thing, if we take our traveling direction, on the right wing, the most castles, more or less ruins. On the left wing, there are no ruins.
Yeah.
The first castle, kinda. And when we were there, I learned something, that even the ships have traffic lights. I did not know that.
They had what?
Traffic lights. They have their own traffic lights for going through this area.
Well, I know it from locks. You know, when you're outside big locks, you can see the traffic lights which tell the ships if they can go into the lock or if they have to wait.
Alongside the street is the cycling road again.
That's Lorelei now coming up.
Okay.
And then there is a castle for your kitty. It's called Castle Katz. And a few miles down is Mouse Castle.
Ah,
So we have
Katz
Katz
and Maus.
Castle and Mouse Castle. I've got my point of interest markers on, that's why I can see this.
Yeah. And along our left side of Wing, those villages have very old buildings.
Yeah.
Quite nice to look at if you're traveling along. Your neck of the woods, Takey. And these Fachwerkhouses. Pretty to look
Koblenz
at.
is coming up.
Yay!
So let's see how much we will see of that Ehrenbreitstein.
Around the corner. Oh, Mrs. Kitty's on her cat tree. Who would have believed it? Oh, that's nice. That castle. Ruin.
Okay. I can see where it should be. Deutsches Eck. It's all nicely marked. But will we see anything? I'll stop the plane here. No, it doesn't look very convincing to me.
Ew, there are power lines. Power lines are never good. Oh, nice.
I think Deutsches Eck is actually modeled. The monument.
Okay.
And the cable car is there.
Yeah.
But Ehrenbreitstein is... You
Not
see the
there.
buildings, but they don't look like the real stuff.
Pity. Ehrenbreitstein is a beautiful fortress.
Yeah.
and I only recommend to cycle with you up there when you very good in your health and training. Maybe taking maybe yeah.
And I think highly unrealistic are the cruise ships that they have modeled here. They're much too big,
Yeah, they're quite.
and nothing like the river hotels. And then there is, on the other side, there is actually a fishing trawler, which
There's the
also doesn't make
monument.
sense.
There's the monument.
2 fishing trawlers. That is crazy.
I sat here and watched the sunset and
Yeah.
night lighting. And in this wall is I don't want to say in this wall there is I don't want to say the girls' rooms from the youth hostel, but yeah, I was in one of those wall rooms here and had a nice cozy bed. It was not a very tall room, but I'm not tall, so was not a problem. But I guess people more than 170, they would, yeah, gong every time they would go through the door. Yeah, next city would be Bonn. After Bonn is Köln, where the crazy cyclists are. Yeah, really crazy. Kamikaze is, yeah, mildly mentioned with their names. They really were crazy. And if you ever stay in... the people who ride bikes in Köln are crazy. Kamikaze riders. You mean the people in Köln are crazy? I can't approve nor deny anything. Ah, okay. I just know the people on bikes there. I just can't talk about the people on bikes. But if it's so, then they're like the Badner people from our place. They can't drive too. Somebody talks out of experience. Yeah, the people in Bonn were different. Very different. Awkward. Different. And their youth hostel is up on the hill. And Ushi, our navigation device, sent us up a hill with this kind of upgoing road. And I cursed her. Not once, but many times.
Well, I think it's better, if you have it, to use Komoot. I think that has better routes.
Well, she had a good route for the day, but yeah. She sends us directly over a clubstone way up to that youth hotel.
Well, it's the shortest route, probably.
It was, but we were powered out from the day and we pushed our bikes up there. There was no wind whatsoever. It was hot. It was exhausting. And I was, for a moment, thinking about sitting down and don't go any further. Because clubstones are not nice to walk on. And it's more not nice to walk on if you have bricks on your shoes where you click into your paddles of the bike. You don't have any grip. You have metal on stone. You walk like on ice. And with that combination, try to push a bike up the hill. with
Yes.
about 20 kilos of luggage in the back of the bike.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, was nice. I was about to cry at that moment. Oh, nice castle. Again. I don't understand. They made those nice castles on the hills, but not Ehrenbreitenstein, which belongs to a city. Me, 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 me. Nag, nag, nag. Well, I had enough of that climb at that day. Then we booked single rooms and we did not get the single rooms. Yay. It was kind of awkward feeling to sleep with 4 other, okay, we're female, but with 4 other strangers in one room.
Yeah, that would really bother me.
I was too exhausted to care, but it was not a nice feeling. And I was lucky nobody snored in my room. But I think I would do this cycle tour again.
Well, looks like at least the Cologne Cathedral is modeled.
It would be a catastrophe if that wasn't.
Oh, the sim can do all sorts of things, you know.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. But it's only the cathedral. The train station next to it is already not modeled again.
Okay. I think from where I am, I can see the cathedral.
Yeah. That's the only modeled building.
Why? Oh, that's Cologne Bonn. The airport. I know it's a catastrophe to ask that. Which stadium? Ist es das Schlümpfe-Stadion? Aren't those the enemies of Dortmund.
Düsseldorf. Cologne and Düsseldorf are the two. Football-wise, I'm not even sure if they're in the same league.
Soccer-wise.
I'm not much into soccer myself. Combat poker. Yes. Or battle chess.
Not Wizard's Chest. Now I'm very disappointed. Well, I guess we will land at Düsseldorf. And we have Echo Delta Delta Lima, since we have a nice opportunity to start up again. Because I saw the airport I wanted to take, does not have any parking spots to load into.
So Echo Delta Lima Echo.
No, Echo Delta Delta Lima. Düsseldorf.
Hang on. Echo Delta Lima.
Delta Lima.
I'm confused. There's so many. Yeah, there's so many airports here, and this nav covers this airport with so many planes that I can't even see the name. Yes, I see it now.
Which runway do you like? 05 or 23? Your altitude numbers do not look good. Oh, there
I'll probably turn around.
I take 23 left. No, you don't. That was a mosquito.
Yeah, I'm taking 2-3 right. I don't know if there's a 2-3 left, but
there is, according to little nav map.
The landings are okay now, but the takeoff's horrible.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, so let's finish this flight with a nice gentle landing.
Okay, good night, Daiki.
Good night, Daiki. Have a good night's rest. clear of runway. So, wo stellen wir uns denn hin? Ist ein hübsches Plätzchen für uns. Bisschen voll hier.
Ja,
Ein bisschen.
ja, ich glaube, da wäre auch in wirklichem Verkehr einiges los.
Ich bin gespannt. I'm looking forward to this one add-on Murph talked about with the traffic. That
Yeah.
traffic add-on. I see parking space back there.
You want to go to parking space.
I'm going to parking space. There's parking space, I guess.
Costs money. If you park on the grass, you don't pay.
You pay. It does not matter if you on grass or not. Sure, doesn't make a difference. Stay away, car. Shoo, shoo. Go away. That's my spot. Boop. Almost straight. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down,
Okay.
down. You have a scenery. Or I have a scenery. Whatever.
A scenery
Yeah. Scenery pack.
for this airport.
Probably. Or do I have one? Well, you're flying. You're a flying spitty. Or hovering on the magic carpet. Hovering on the
Exactly.
magic tarmac.
So I'm not on the same level for you.
No,
Ah,
you aren't.
I'm above you or below you?
You're above us. Oh.
Interesting. I don't have a scenery for this, so you
Okay.
might have one.
Then I probably have the bought one from the Microsoft store.
Yeah, yeah.
Was so long ago.
Okay.
Well, guys, the last landing was a landing rate of 40. Oh my gosh, that's butter. Yay!
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see myself up there. Yeah. Funny.
Well,
Yeah. Okay.
was a nice
No, that
flight,
was
guys.
It's nice to have the first flight again after such a long break,
Yeah,
and I have to have words with my
Spitfire.
idea about taking off, because that definitely isn't good enough. I'll have
Well-
to do a few more test runs before we fly again.
Yeah, I need to practice too.
Yeah.
Was my first takeoff was a nightmare.
I
Well-
don't know what happened there.
Me neither. Me neither.
But I had the thing is that earlier tonight I had good takeoffs, and then all of a sudden that happened. I don't understand what was the difference.
I don't
Right.
understand it too. But guys, we will jump over to the shadow display team.
Okay.
I will bring you over to there. Because they know how to fly.
That is true.
Information.
Oh yeah.
They do some pretty good stuff. So So I
Okay.
need the other keyboard. Thanks, guys, for flying along, for tagging
Okay.
along, for just being here and listen to our stuff. See you next time. We are live again on Saturday, 1900 Zulu, 2100 German time. Thanks, guys. See you
Okay.
next time. Good night,
Good night.
Nightsap.
Good night.